Hello and happy Friday, everybody. Welcome in for some Friday Night Lights soccer edition. We have WVU versus Akron. Both teams undefeated. West Virginia is ranked number 10th, and Akron is ranked number 16. They're in NCAA already. Normal. Angus, how are you guys on this Friday evening? I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here, excited to watch some soccer tonight. I'm excited for WVU. I'm excited that they're ranked, and this is a good test tonight against Akron. WVU are on the road. Also, there's a handful of other matches going on, and another one is Marshall versus Virginia Tech. Both of those are ranked teams too, so hopefully Marshall can pull that out. I have to cheer for my other West Virginia colleges there. So, but when it comes down to it, it's WVU or nothing. But yeah, this should be a good one. Akron, like I said, 2-0, 2-0, not 2-0, 2-0 on the season. Also, there's a bunch of other matches. So number one, Vermont actually earlier today ended up drawing with American. And so that will most likely drop them down in the standings here in NCAA. But number three, Pitt takes on Georgetown. That is getting ready to kick off at 7:30. Yeah, Marshall number 2 versus number 12 Virginia Tech later on at 7:15. So that's going to be a good one to keep an eye on. And we got some pretty good matches. Clemson number 6 Clemson takes on UAB at that was supposed to kick off at 6. I don't know why that one did not kick off unless this has not updated. Well, yeah, I just went to it, so never mind. Yeah, some of the earlier scores, like I said, Vermont and American tied. Vermont was number 1. American was not ranked. So that's a big milestone for American to get that. Purdue beat Eastern Illinois 1-0 earlier, and then New Haven and Dartmouth tied 1-1. So those are the games that have finished today. I'm excited for this one though. One WVU to win. They came off of a what was it, 3-0? 3-0 victory over, we streamed it. 3-0 victory over LaSalle. And then they had a win in their first match. Also 5-2. So things are looking good. But yeah, Angus, how are you on this Friday? You excited to see what St. Louis are going to do this weekend with not with the coach being fired and everything? I think they could maybe if they get that manager firing bump, they should be able to win this weekend. And hopefully the game kicks off soon. I would hope that it would. you're you're tuned into ESPN. You're not going to mirror it to your TV. Yeah, sometimes that mirroring stuff, man, messes up. Normal guy, what are you? You're about to what? All right, here we go. We are back on the field here. The Mountaineers are going to be going right to left, and I don't know what's happening here. Hopefully the stream health is good. Yeah, it's good. The game keeps lagging. The stream for the game. But WVU going right to left on the screen. Akron going left to right. And we are underway there at Akron. Very zoomed out. Very zoomed out camera here, so we can barely see that top side. I saw that, Norm. You got a new profile picture. You're ready for Ella. You're ready for college football to kick off. Angus, no, am I missing something? Was it last weekend or last week or the week before? Didn't St. Louis just fire their manager recently? Or am I thinking of another team? Oh, Caldera. Oh, another shot outside the box for the Mountaineers. And hopefully my stream isn't lagging like this here. Oh, you have new spectacles today. I like that. I like that, Angus. It's always nice to get new glasses, you know? This camera work is awful, by the way. There. Oh, yes, their sporting director. Okay, I'm sorry. For some reason I thought it was their manager. Who knows? And am I even a MLS content creator at that point? Also, this announcer sounds so enthused that he's announcing the game today. They need to hire. Why doesn't ESPN hire me? I'll be an announcer for college soccer, right? I do okay with it. As long as I can bring my chat with me. Oh. So here comes Akron. Out wide at the top of the screen. But he was offside, so it is a free kick to the Mountaineers. I don't know why, Angus. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. I thought it was their manager. That almost a good ball, but it's going to be a throw for the Mountaineers here. Right about midfield. So terrible down the line pass by Mountaineers, so it's a throw for Akron. West Virginia clear it out. It kind of does. And Angus, sometimes they do. I mean, I don't know, depending on how there is. Usually there is with when it's grass, there is some kind of slope on it. But yeah, you're kind of right. It's a little bit more noticeable now that you say that. But maybe it's just the camera angle because this is kind of a weird zoomed out camera angle. Or maybe I think they zoomed in a little bit from what they were just a little bit ago. Because when the game first kicked off, we were really zoomed out. Old Caldera with a heavy touch turnover. Here comes Akron on the counterattack here at the bottom of the screen. It looks like a nice field, though. So definitely going to be the toughest test for the Mountaineers so far this season, and especially with it being on the road. You know it's hard to play on the road. And again, the Mountaineers just clear it out. Is the camera a drone? Possibly. You're back normal? All right. I was going to say, yeah, you're pretty excited for tomorrow. I think a lot of us are excited, especially those that like both multiple sports. College football is on tomorrow. I'm excited for the college football season this year. Last year, I started off, but then the Mountaineers kind of went downhill, and then I just quit watching. But I have hope for this season. Mountaineers are not doing great in possession. Caldera just laid it off, and as soon as the player touched it, like he turned it over. So, just not good so far on the ball for the Mountaineers. Akron is holding a lot of possession. So Swinehart throws it in and immediately turned over, but Mountaineers clear it, and it ends up being a foul. Oh, really, Angus? I turned him down because like he's very like monotoned and does not seem excited to be announcing this game. Yes, Normal, I did see that Christian scored today, which is always lovely to see and hear. What's up, Rain? How are you? How's things going, man? Yeah, that could have been a yellow card. All right, Mountaineers, let's get some possession. As I say that, we kick it out. What's up, Henry? How are you? How is your Friday going there over the pond? Big switch by Akron. Swinehart gets ahead to it, but in a bad position. We get it cleared out. Mountaineers now holding possession. Are we going to have actually get a possession? No. Thought we were going to get a possession over the midfield, and it doesn't look like we are. We do have a throw here. Yeah, yes, Angus, that is the best way to put it. It sounds like he just woke up. Ryan, I think WVU. I hope that WVU pulls it out. If WVU doesn't win, I think this is going to end in like a 1-1 draw or a 2-2 draw. Hey, I'm doing great, Henry. Watching some soccer today, watching some soccer and American football tomorrow. It's going to be a good weekend. It's a 3-day weekend for me. Actually, it ended up being a 5-day weekend for me. I had yesterday and today off. But it's nice that we have a holiday on Monday here. So it'll be a good 3-day weekend. Soccer and American football. It's week 1 of college football. Akron with the throw here. The Mountaineers need to take a breath. Akron is pressing us, and it's just we're rushing, and it's not looking good for us. We just have to keep clearing it, and it keeps going. We keep clearing it out of bounds, and we just seem very very panicked. You'd rather have it a long shot. Yeah, I believe so, Rain, either next weekend or the weekend after. So even professional football is coming in too. What's up, Sam? How are you? How's things going, man? Yeah, right now, West Virginia cannot handle the pressure of Akron. Akron is holding so much possession in this one, and as soon as they lose it, they get it right back. The Mountaineers cannot get any passes stringed together. So that's going to be out for a goal kick. So WVU with a goal kick here. Oh, Sam, I don't like to hear that, man. Hopefully things get better for you if it's just okay. Yeah, WVU cannot handle the pressure right now. So again, we just kick it upfield. Our center back gets it. We kick it upfield. Okay, he keeps it from going out. Oh, I guess he doesn't. I guess it's called out for throw for Akron. I feel like that's all I've said so far tonight is throw this team or throw that team. Hey, that's good, Henry. That's always good. How good do you think Force is going to do this year? Here's Akron in the final third, out wide. Xbox is just boring and you're waiting for FIFA. Hey, I'm ready for the FIFA too. But we got to wait pretty much another month, right? It comes out next month, the end of September, which I'm excited for. That's good, Henry. I hope that Forest have a good season. FIFA alert, the clock is counting. Yes. So I guess that it depends on what school is handling it because it should not be counting down. It should be counting up. But I saw that. Oh, it's a good cross by Akron. The Wow, he just said Virginia defense. Get this guy out of here. Yes, normal. I was waiting for you to bring that up. I can't wait to see him at Spurs. I hope that he can take them to he can help them out. I've always liked the kid since he came on the spotlight, you know. But yeah, Angus, with the time thing, I saw another school. I was watching. Well, I clicked on the Vermont American game earlier, and it was counting down. And I also think the NC State game was counting down. Sam, you sent something in Discord. Let's see here. Are you playing some Minecraft, huh? FC26 has a demo? I didn't know that they had a demo coming out for it. Henry, why are you putting Diego Luna with eyes? Are you trying to get Diego Luna to come to Forest? I still can't believe I will be 100% honest. I'm surprised that Diego Luna is not in Europe yet. Look at the background. That's Vegas, isn't it? That's where you want to go, right? That is a sick background on your Xbox there. Christu out wide here. West Virginia carrying it. Stops. Christu's asking for it, but that should be a foul. So it's going to be a free kick for the Mountaineers. I know, Sam. That's your dream place. Hey, I hope you get to go sometime. Hey, Peck. That would have been a good pickup, Henry, for if Peck went there. Peck is really good also. Oh, really normal. I did not know that. Yeah, Peck had a great season last year for the Galaxy. Okay. Oh, nope. I was gonna say maybe the Mountaineers were going to do something here, but turned it right back over. Again, all Akron, but I will say the Mountaineers are doing a good job defensively because Akron has yet to have a shot so far in this first, well, not 30 minutes. Now that it's counting down, they're making me have to use math here. Angus, it's probably because of how hot it is. My goodness. Yes, Benny, this game is on ESPN Plus. Yes, Sam. In the summertime, I believe temperatures can get up to like 120 degrees Fahrenheit in Vegas. Angus might know more about that. I feel like Angus is he knows that stuff. That's right, up the West Virginia. I like that. Hey, they're not looking good right now. Their defense is holding up, but your defense can only hold so long. We got to get some possession. Could you imagine just throwing around 85 million euros? Like, I wish I had that kind of money, you know? I would even just like 1 million. Again, Mountaineers not doing good. Sam, that is very hot. Yeah, that is very hot. You're looking at 48 degrees Celsius, Sam. Yeah, it gets up to about 120 degrees Fahrenheit. But yeah, it says, according to this Celsius calculator, it's 48.8, so almost 49 degrees Celsius. That's how hot it gets there. And here comes Akron in behind. 1v1 with the keeper. Oh, and he goes off the crossbar. We got lucky. The Mountaineers got lucky there. So Akron gets in behind. Swinehart can't get there. He's one-on-one with the keeper and goes just wide right. The Mountaineers, that they're lucky there. They're lucky there. So that was Akron's first shot. Of the night. So that's good in a sense, but again, Akron already have possession. We just had a goal kick. Hey, that's some pretty decent stats. Oh no. Hey, I would love that, Sam. Heck yeah. Whenever I love getting videos and photos of when you guys travel and stuff. Like it's awesome. Like when the wind there for Gracie when she was in Myrtle Beach. Or I think she might still be. Oh. So Swinehart hits a through ball, but couldn't. I think it was Caldera couldn't get on the end of it, or Pothos couldn't get on the end of it. Come on, Mountaineers, get it together. There's Chris too, and bad pass. Wow, 6'6". That is huge, man. Yeah, Akron, all possession to Akron. I mean, they have West Virginia spinning, and they just had another ball in behind, and we cannot. The Mountaineers cannot keep up with this right wing number 23 for Akron, and he's a striker. Normal. He should. Hopefully, he gets more than 12 goals this year. I agree, Angus. Like, why are we counting down? You know, why are we counting down? I like that when West Virginia does it. Hopefully, now we're going to jinx it, and they're probably going to change it for the next time we watch WVU when they're at home. But I like the fact that West Virginia, when they do it, it goes up. That's right. That's right, Sam. Hitting us with some good lines right there, Sam. You're right. You got to do what you love. So Akron have it. West Virginia putting a little bit of pressure on the goalkeeper here. We couldn't get to it. They broke down the possession, but we get a throw. So throw for WVU. And you'll zip it. Now I'm with you, man. I hate the fact that they're counting down. They need to get with it here. Look at you playing on the words because Akron zips. Yeah, Henry, it is counting down from 45 because uh in college they stop the clock on like hard fouls and stuff. Well, this is a good cross for WVU. Swinehart. The keeper is all the way out, but no one's over here to help Swinehart, and it goes out. It's going to be a throw for the Mountaineers. Yeah, it's very sad, but yeah, in college they stop the clock. Like if a player gets injured or when substitutions happen, they uh they they stop the clock. Yeah, Henry, us Americans have to do things different, right? What are you guys doing? I'm glad that the announcer finally got it right that it's West Virginia, not Virginia. Here we go. Here's an opportunity for WVU. Christou. Man, Christou is not doing that great in the midfield. And Mountaineers just have to take a deep breath and just slow it down a little bit. I know you're getting pressed, but everything seems so rushed. Yeah, Henry, definitely some strange rules. It actually used to be for college. You could make unlimited subs, so you could rotate out like every 5 minutes. Now they have changed that. They have changed that to where if you get subbed off in the first half, you can't come on until the second half. So you can come back in. So if you get taken out in the first half, you can come back in the second. But once you come out, you can't go back in until then. And then if you get taken out in the second half, you can't come back into the game. So very different rules, but they're starting to move in the right direction. I don't understand why they won't just go to the regular rules because I mean you have MLS Next where these kids are younger than what these guys are, and they're probably playing, the same rules as MLS. I don't think that I think they play maybe 40-minute halves instead of 45 or something like that. But yeah, you think that they would be on the same kind of thing. That would definitely strengthen Napoli, I feel like. Did they really, Angus? NASL did? I never got to really see the NASL. I don't believe that that was a foul, but foul free kick to Akron here. We're getting ready to hit that 20 minutes left mark. We're just going to call it that. I did not put a clock because of them stopping because I'm yapping, and when they stop the clock, I'm not always paying attention. West Virginia takes it back. Caldera is held and no call. Wow. Okay. I agree, Angus. That I will agree with you. They are pretty slow to that. Who's the best USA manager ever? I don't know if I could tell you that. I would say right now, Angus, what do you think? That's a good question for Angus to answer. I'd like to see his opinion on that. I would say you would have to say Bruce Arena or Bob Bradley right now. But also, different managers did different things. So, I mean, you can really say Berhalter did a good job, as in getting dual nationals to come to us and play for us, where other coaches did not. Uh, but I don't know. I would say you would have to maybe say one of those two that I mentioned. Henry Bob Bradley. I don't know if it would be Bob Bradley. But I mean, I would say Bruce Arena is probably up there. But that's just the time that I know. I don't know what the coaches were like before here. Yeah, see Bruce Arena. Yeah, Angus would go with him. I mean, he's done a lot for USA, and he's even done a lot for the MLS. I mean, probably the best manager of all time in MLS, right? I would say. He did shocking with Swansea. Yeah, I mean, Bob did some good things. I don't know. I would actually not put him. Yes, Sam. He is now. Bruce Arena is now the manager of the Earthquakes. Yeah, but he has won. He won multiple MLS Cups with the Galaxy. I believe he won a couple MLS Cups with DC United. He also won an MLS Cup with the New England Revs. So okay, normal. So Rodrigo is staying with Real Madrid. So the Mountaineers with a free kick. Bonaire. Man, Akron, I think that the big thing here is WVU just cannot stick with them. Akron is being more aggressive, and here comes Akron in the box. Good slide tackle, and we're going to get our first corner of the match, and it's going to go to Akron here at the top of the screen. Oh, me either, Henry. I cannot wait for the World Cup. It's going to be great. I can't wait until September 10th. I'm going to be applying to get tickets to something. I don't know what it is. I don't care where it's at. I would love, love, love to go to the World Cup final in New Jersey. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford those tickets. So Akron descended in. Good cross. Good header. Off the line. Let's go, Mountaineers. Wait to have the header off of the line. Let's go. So Bonaire misses it. He is in a bad position. But the defender, who was that? I don't know who that was that saved that. I think it was Hernando. Hernando with the header, I believe. Sam, she's went to a couple matches with me. She's went to a couple of the Pittsburgh Riverhounds matches with me. So I think that she might. Well, she also went to whenever I went and saw Nashville versus St. Louis in Nashville. She went with me to that game too. Oh heck yeah, Henry! Some forced players getting some love from the national team. Really, Angus? What kind of point system was that? 10 points for a win plus 1 per goal up to 3. Makes no sense. So throw for the Mountaineers. You think we're waking up? You're English and we don't. Hey, neither do we, Sam. So, well, for the World Cup. There we go. Caldera tries to get it. That's a good pass. Both those to Caldera. Caldera holds on to it. No one's there. He gets fouled. The ref says there's no foul. And then there's a foul. Finally, you call a foul, ref. Come on now. Yeah, it was Hernando with that great header off of the line. You know, sometimes you have to take the good with the bad, Henry, you know? All right, here we go. Mountaineers. Oh, 1-2 pass and goes out, and I believe that's going to be a corner for the Mountaineers. Let's go right here, guys. Let's get the goal right here. I think that header off the line is what we needed to kickstart this game. Yeah, you are right, Sam. You guys do have some of the best players in the world. All right, sends it in. Too far. Heads it back in. Oh, another nice save off of the wow, and he's saying that was off of a Mountaineer player. One of the Akron players deflected that so it wouldn't go in, and he's given the goal kick to Akron. Yeah, it was a good send in. Back post, he heads it back into the middle. That 100% is that should have been another corner for the Mountaineers, as they showed the replay. The Mountaineers with a throw. Fernando. Shear. I believe that was Shear. Hernando looks upfield. That's a good ball. Out wide. Okay, here's a good build for the Mountaineers. Goes out wide down the line at the top of the screen into the final third. Oh, and he gets tripped up. That's a yellow card. Are you serious? No foul. Straight tripped him, but it's a corner kick for the Mountaineers. What is this, man? That was a straight foul. So, Sam, these guys are in terms for European, they're in university. So they're in college and they play, like, they get scholarships to go to school and play and all that. So they're not really professional. Christu has it. How you doing? Christu has it. I don't know if you guys heard that horn. Christu in behind, crosses it low but deflected out, and here comes Akron. But yeah, so now in college you can get paid to play, but I doubt that a lot of our guys get paid, and if they do, it's probably not a lot. But also some of these guys play whenever it's off season in college, they play for like USL 2 teams, and other teams like that. So yeah, Angus, I feel like that is a big problem in the US. Yeah, there was some loud truck that honked their horn, their air horn, and I thought that the mic picked it up. So Henry, the UK, you also have to pay to play. So like finally MLS academies are making it where you don't have to pay. But like there's still a lot of academies in America that you have to pay, and it's like $3, $4, $5,000 a year. Yeah, Sam, no MLS this weekend. I'll see what I feel like on Sunday. Potentially we can do the LAFC match against, I think it's San Diego. It starts at 10:30 Eastern, and I might do it, but that's a late one. I do have Monday off, but that's still kind of late. So we'll see. But as of right now, no MLS stream this week, and we got some stuff going on tomorrow. But I believe there's the Leagues Cup final this week. Or is it next week? Oh, that's a good ball in. Bonaire tries to punch it, but it's headed over the crossbar, out for a goal kick. Also, no, the Leagues Cup final is in 2 days. So actually, we might be doing that on Sunday. So we might do that on Sunday with it being 8 p.m. All right, so the ref is okay. The ref's saying you need to speed it up. So yeah, actually, we might do that, Sam. We might do the Seattle versus Miami Leagues Cup final on Sunday. I think we might do that. I got to see what's going on. I don't think we're doing anything Sunday. So here's the Mountaineers out wide. Swinehart loses it. Yeah, I completely forgot. I thought that they were doing everything for Leagues Cup uh in the midweek. So yeah, I'm really leaning towards that now. Let's go Seattle, right? Don't stab Christu. So the game has been a little more even here in the last 20 minutes, but very aggressive. Some very aggressive tackles. The ref definitely needs to get a hold of the game. He needs to start calling fouls more because guys are just sliding all over the place. Someone's going to get hurt. Trash right now, Sam. Has done nothing for Atlanta. A waste of money is what I would put right now. But that's just right now. Anything could happen. Anything could change. He could have a heck of a season next season. That's the thing. Also, you got to give him a little bit of a leeway because it is his first year and it takes guys time to get used to MLS. But yeah, right now, a waste of money. So bad pass for Akron, out for throw for the Mountaineers here. Wow. Head coach for Akron is in his 13th season as head coach of them. And again, the Mountaineers just turn it over right away. Hernando goes out wide. Who is that? Still carrying. Good move. And the Mountaineers lose it. And it was a good tackle by Akron. Fight and wine. Oh, I haven't watched Dexter in a while. Because that's the new like series or whatever, right? Fight or win. Gotcha. I was like, fight and wine. Good clear by West Virginia here. So throw for Akron. So actually, this has been a very boring half, if you ask me. But very physical, very physical, very aggressive. Like I said, some of these guys are going in for uh, slide tackles, and the camera work is awful. Here comes Akron down the side, lays it off. Now they have to go all the way back to midfield. They've got a bunch of new seasons. I was going to say, yeah, don't they have like they have regular Dexter? And isn't there like a a different series? It used to be just Dexter. Good job, Hernando, to win it back. Good move there. Clear it. Oh, and that's a foul. Okay, I was going to say. Yeah, Henry, that is my wife and I's like go to. Uh, right now we're watching Mad Men. That's the series that we've really been onto right now. Trying to think of what other series we've recently finished. Bonaire sends it downfield. How is there a foul there? There was no one got hit there. So he's calling fouls for no fouls and no fouls for fouls right now. I agree, Angus, that they are not doing well at all. It's just very I think they're trying to watch the game instead of actually the camera. It's an older TV series, like it's from the earlier like 2000s into the 2010s or 2010s. I've heard of Prison Break. I've not watched it. I'm trying to think of the other series we've watched recently. I watched Silo. Silo was good on Apple TV. I really enjoyed it. That was a good pass, but a heavy touch. So here comes the Mountaineers. Out wide. Lima's trying to get there. Why are you calling a foul there? Now, I'm telling them to call fouls because it's getting out of hand, and now they're calling any foul that if a kid touches another kid. What is happening? Be consistent. Akron here at midfield on the bottom of the screen, but loses possession. Throw for West Virginia, and Akron's over here, delay game. I have heard that Prison Break is really good. Yeah, see, Angus, whenever it's just me, the only time that I usually watch TV, like a TV series and stuff, is with my wife. Anytime if it's just me, then I'm watching YouTube. That's it. Shearer tries to get it to Caldera. Caldera couldn't get to it. Or Pothos. Sorry. Or maybe am I wrong altogether there? Yeah, Pothos was there. Swinehart to take the throw. I would love to know how many throw-ins have been in this game. I feel like that's all I've said is throw in, throw in, throw in. Swinehart with a big throw to Pothos, but he loses it. Passos? Pothos. So yeah, we got a minute 20 left here in the first half, which it's been a boring one. Kasahase. Wonder if that's really how you pronounce his name, because this guy's not doing a great job pronounce. I feel like I do bad. This guy's just as bad as I am. So now I don't feel as bad. That was already out, but oh, okay, Angus. Yeah, see, I do like movies more than I like TV series. That was a good pass. Cross field. Here comes Akron. Outside of the box, deflected out by the Mountaineers. Oh, oh, that's a good pass. Cleared out. Whew, good job. Yeah, that was a good chance for Akron to even to get a shot on target, but gets deflected and cleared out by the Mountaineers. What's so funny is in that first stream that we did for the Mountaineers, we didn't get to see the we didn't get to see the defense play very well or play at all, really. And that was one thing I was worried about. But here tonight, the defense has looked phenomenal. They are the only reason why we're still in this because we cannot have the Mountaineers are struggling with possession in this one, and we are at halftime. So, really, Angus, you didn't have a TV set in your house until you were 12. Growing up, the only thing that I ever had on TV, so whenever I was a kid and stuff, after I got a little bit older, because obviously I watched the kids shows, Ed, and Eddie, Cartoon Network, Tom and Jerry, Courage the Cowardly Dog. But probably after I got it, when I got into middle school, it was ESPN, Sports Center. That's all I ever watched was sports. Whenever through middle school and high school, I very rarely watched TV. Like TV series, I never watched them. I would go to the movies. I'd go see movies. I really enjoy the Marvel movies, so I watched a lot of those. But yeah, it was pretty much Sports Center, ESPN. Yeah, Henry, I was gonna say, yeah, my brother-in-law sent me a snap that the French people were saying that they were chanting that they're broke now because of how much the tickets cost. I do like kung fu movies. Okay, oh, you have the Bruce Lee box set. I like that. Yeah, so the Mountaineers definitely have to get some possession in this second half. I think they're trying to rush too much. That is the biggest thing. Akron's doing a great job with the pressure. Mountaineers just have to break down that pressure with some good 1-2 passes. They were doing great in the first game with 1-2 passes and good passes down the sides, and they even did that against LaSalle. I thought that they did very good job passing. Uh, and all of that. So I don't know why it's not happening here. Maybe because of the pressure from Akron, but we're playing too fast and we're not taking our time in the build up, and we're just kicking the ball downfield. So hopefully that changes. Kudos to the defense. That back line is doing great with some deflections and stuff. So right now, the Mountaineers only have two shots. Pretty much right in the opening, they had a shot right out of the gate that went over the crossbar, and then a little bit later in the half, and then neither one of them were on target. Akron have 5 shots and only one on target. Mountaineers have 2 corners and Akron have 1. Other than that, it was just throw in after throw in after throw in. They were that much, Henry. I was gonna say they are not that much. They're not terrible here in the US. Yeah, some WrestleMania tickets were that much, man. It is ridiculous how much people pay for the tickets, especially for those front rows in WrestleMania. That's just like my brother-in-law and I were talking about the replica belts that you can get from WWE. And it's like he said the most expensive ones now are $750 to get one. And it's like that is a replica. And I after WrestleMania, because that was the most recent big event, right, Henry? And I saw a guy go through the line. He recorded it. He was giving his like POV of the game. He was doing a vlog, not of the game, of the event. And he got into the store, and the dude asked for like 7 different belts. And it's like, what are you doing at? at 500 to 750 pop, and you're asking for like 7 to 10 of them. Hey Angus, that was probably a good one though. Rock, Stone Cold, those are awesome. Kurt Angle, those are the guys that I knew. Those are the guys I grew up with and watched with my, like, when my dad and his buddies watched. Yeah, Henry, with Netflix having it, and then also ESPN have it. Yeah, Henry, a lot of people are reckless with their money. Yeah, $4,900. Yeah, it's crazy. And it's also crazy how expensive sporting events are now. Like, I mean, even college sporting events get outrageous. Like, especially like college football. I don't know about basketball. I'll have to look at basketball prices. But trying to go to an NFL game or an MLS game, like sometimes those tickets can be outrageous in a way like a ballet. Yeah, that I would agree, Henry, that that was probably one of the best eras of WWE. But yeah, sporting events and how expensive these professional sporting events are, it's just it's unbelievable. Yeah, it was WWF then. Yep. Yeah, because there's also WCW around that time, I believe. That was in the 90s, right? Late 90s, early 2000s, I believe. All right, looking around the league, let's take a look around the league right now for NCAA. So FIU and NC State are at halftime. I don't feel like that's right. I thought that game was pretty much over. Yeah. Okay, so some of the other games, Marshall and Virginia Tech are still tied 0-0. Clemson's up 2-0 over UAB. Clemson is ranked number 6. UAB is not ranked. NC State are now up 2-0 over FIU. NC State is ranked 8th. Pretty much the game kicked off there for Pittsburgh versus Georgetown. That game is 0-0. Pittsburgh is ranked 3rd. And then Gardner Webb is up 1-0 over Davidson. And Gardner Webb is ranked 20th in the nation. High Point, number 13 High Point, is losing to Charlotte 1-0, but it is early in that match, very early in that match. Sacred Heart is up 3-1 on Yale. Lehigh's up 2-1 over Columbia. And then right now, USC Upstate is up 1-0 over South Carolina. So that one's a little bit of a surprise. Penn is up 1-0 over Loyola, Maryland. Howard is beating Navy 1-0. Rutgers is up 2-0 on James Madison. Boston College and Providence are tied 0-0 there at halftime. Holy Cross and Brown are tied 1-1 at halftime. Ryder is beating LaSalle 2-1 there in the first half. Boston U is up on College of Charleston 2-1 at halftime. UMBC is up 2-0 over Niagara. Some other ones to stand out here. Michigan is up on Creighton 3-1 in the first half. Oh, good old Campbell, the Fighting Camels are up 2-0 over William and Mary. I had an aunt and uncle that lived right beside the University of Campbell there in North Carolina. I always liked going down there. They have a nice little campus. Maryland is up 1-0 over Bucknell there in the first half. So some pretty good score lines there in the first in these matches tonight. No, don't want to hear you. Thank you. Oh, Goldberg was a beast, Henry. He was. So for the Mountaineers, our shots were taken by both Martinez and Hernando. Those are the only two shots. Somehow, we have a save, but Bonaire is not the one that saved it, which is right. Hernando saved it with a header. Hey, that's pretty smart, Angus. That is pretty good. Yeah, and the foul count is Akron has 8 fouls and the Mountaineers only have 4. For Akron, their shots were by Roman and then Pedro with 2 shots and one of those on target, and then Gongeng with a shot. I would say that's how you say it, and O'Rourke. No, O'Rourke with a shot. I had to sound it out a little bit there. I'm sorry. So this, if the Mountaineers really need to get the dub here tonight, that will move them up. Also, depending on what the score line is for the Marshall game at the end of it, and they're talking about the top 25 or whatever. Yeah, because the Mountaineers are ranked 10th. Number 6 and number 8 look like they are going to win their match tonight, but Pittsburgh and Georgetown are still tied. Pittsburgh is number 3, Marshall's number 2, and they're still tied with Virginia Tech. But that's going to be a tough game for Marshall to win because I believe they are on the road. I believe that they are in Virginia for that match. I'm actually liking getting into the college soccer world. I know that I don't feel like a lot of other people do, but I'm enjoying it right now. Who knew that you can create? So I'm looking at the YouTube thing. I can actually create a highlight video within the thing. I don't know how that works. Huh. So we should be getting ready to kick off the second half. 75% of you are going with the Mountaineers to win. I hope so. They did not look good in that first half. Like I said, they got to hold possession. I guarantee you that is what coach is saying to them. That they got to do better in possession and not turn it over so quickly. Speaking of some other soccer, I went to the local high school here and watched their home opener. It's not their first match of the season, but their home opener. They look pretty good. They ended up winning 3-0. I was very excited for them. They look pretty good. They look pretty good. Some of the kids have some learning to do and can do a little bit better, but overall look pretty good. Our striker, he's really good. I think that he scored 2 out of the 3, I believe, and that puts him at like 9 goals through 3 games. So he's kicking butt right now. Oh, here we go. Finally, are we coming into second half here? Yeah, that one shot. You had no other metrics to predict. Yeah, both teams are 2-0. I don't know what Akron's like who they played beforehand. Let me see if I can click on that. I can't. Why does it keep? I don't want. Hopefully you can't hear that. Um, I don't know why it's automatically playing. I never clicked on that. For some reason it will not let me just click on Akron. Let me see if ESPN will let me look up Akron. I guess that's the only bad thing is I feel like yeah, like we're watching okay, listen to this. We're watching Akron men's soccer play right now on ESPN, but if you search them on ESPN to like look at their schedule or anything, nada. You can't even look them up. So I guess we just got to go to their website. I'm guessing. Okay, here we go. So yeah, they won 3-0 over VCU, and then they won only 1-0 over Western Kentucky. But again, I don't know what those guys are ranked. I'm going to guess that they were not ranked because they don't have it listed. They actually have on their website, they have the Mountaineers listed as number 8. So it also just depends on what ranking you're looking at too, because there's also like US something rank, US soccer ranking. There's NCAA ranking, which I went off of the NCAA ranking. So yeah, I do too, Angus. That's pretty cool. So we are getting ready to kick off here the second half. Akron starting off with it. They're going right to left. Mountaineers going left to right. And it looks like Caldera is back in for the Mountaineers. So hopefully he can get a goal for us. Hopefully he can have a spark for us up top there. Well, he plays on the right pretty much. Did you really, Henry? Who is it? It's going to be a free kick for the Mountaineers, foul on Akron. Wasn't expecting that news at 1 a.m. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I'm very surprised by that with it being so late over there. So the keeper just picks it up for Akron. So we actually are playing Caldera at the striker position right now. That's probably that Henry. That's probably why, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it might be a couple hours difference, but I think they're in our time zone. Here we go, Caldera into the box, cuts back. Oh, cuts back again. Someone give him something. He has to lay it off. Switches field. Okay, here we go, Mountaineers. This is us. This is how we play right now. Holding on to possession. Good passing. Here we go. Now cross this in, Lima. Oh, good move by Lima. And he loses it. It's going to be a goal kick. That was a great build-up. A great build-up. And just one little bad pass. But that's what we needed, though. That was a good build-up. Good passing up until that last one. So I like it. Way to start off the second half here for the Mountaineers. We are also putting a little bit more pressure on their back line also. Oh, I thought we were going to have them turn it over there. Yeah, I was going to say Brazil is probably about the same time as what it is here, where I'm at, or it might be an hour or two earlier. I just don't know exactly, because I know that there are places in Mexico that are only like an hour behind me. So, and I know that's a little bit different than even Brazil because they're further south. Swinehart goes up. Swinehart has not had very many good passes. Caldera with a heavy touch. He almost wins it back, but does enough for someone else for the Mountaineers to win it back. We go out wide here. Here's Lima on the bottom of the screen. Lays it off, but too far. Someone is letting fireworks off. So it's actually 9:10. Oh yeah, so an hour, which is only an hour difference. Yeah. Here's Akron, sends it in from a corner. Oh, that Swinehart could have given them a penalty there. Surprised that is not a penalty for Akron. But the keeper for the Mountaineers come up with it and rolls it out. So Henry, you've guys signed 4 players from there, so I'm going to guess at this point in time you have a relationship with them. I don't understand why someone was setting off fireworks. So ball in behind, but of course he's offside. So free kick to Akron. Hopefully it doesn't kick off a huge conspiracy theory. Oh no. Good step by the Mountaineers to win it back. Lima. Stahegi goes up, tries to go to Caldera, couldn't get it there. Lima he's got to lay it off. Terrible passing by this midfield. But the Mountaineers win it right back. Oh, here we go. Get there. Come on. Here we go. Final third, top of the screen for the Mountaineers. Cuts in, but good toe poke by Akron to slow down. Mountaineers get possession back here. Good step up into, I don't know who that was, but was trying to get it to Caldera, but a little over, and Akron turns it over, sends it upfield. Now they have it in the midfield. They switch sides. They are here at the bottom of the screen now. Angus. I mean, they're pretty loud. Hopefully you guys can't hear them. I mean, it's very loud. Oh, this is a good shot by Akron, but right to the keeper. Bonaire with a good save. It was right to him, but still got to put your hands up for it. Yeah, this was a good ball. Swinehart is not playing a great game for the Mountaineers. He's not having a really good one there as the left back. He left that guy unmarked. It should have been his guy. Yeah, I don't like the fact that that's their approach. So the announcer's talking about WVU is just going for the long ball, and they really have. It's just been long ball after long ball, and I do not like that approach. These guys pass pretty good. That should be a foul, and it is. Foul on the Zips, so free kick for the Mountaineers here, right about the midfield mark. But the Mountaineers have good passing. I don't understand why the back line keeps just kicking it upfield. So Hernando takes the free kick and goes backwards. We go all the way back to the keeper for the Mountaineers. Hernando just on the ball. Pulls a defender to him. See, this is what West Virginia should have done in the first half. Um, Slow it down a little bit. And yes, Angus, this match is there in Akron. Yeah, another long ball, which is stupid. I don't know why we're doing that. And then Akron goes with the long ball. It's a good flick on, but no one's there. So Akron have it at the back at their back line. Now at the top of the screen there, going down the right side. He cuts inside. Yeah, Angus, it's so weird. Because usually it is in soccer, right? Soccer, the home team is first, but in this, for some reason, just like American football, the away team is listed first. Sam, you're getting tired. There is still 35 minutes in this match. So throw for West Virginia Swinehart. And throws it right to a zip. What are you doing? Hey, no problem, Sam. Get some sleep, man. Hopefully you have a good night. Have a good weekend, man. Thanks for always hanging out. I appreciate it. I know that it's late there. So West Virginia putting a little pressure on the back line. They break it down. Here comes the zips out wide here at the bottom of the screen. Yes, that is right, Angus. Well, that was a good ball in by the zips. Swinehart clears it though. Akron at the top of the screen. They have switched field. Deflected by Swinehart. Maybe he heard me. Now he's playing. Oh, that's a yellow. That's 100% a yellow. Could even be a red. But a yellow card for Akron. That is the first yellow card of the match. That could almost be looked at like he could have got a red there, I feel like. Hey, no problem, Henry. Hopefully you have a good night. Have a good weekend. Yeah, that's 2-footed. He scissor kicked that. That I don't know. Were zippers invented in Akron? I'm not sure, Angus. But Henry, I hope you have a good weekend. Hopefully Forest get the dub this weekend. I think they play this weekend, right? If not, hopefully they win their next game. Oh, bad touch by the Zips. Are we going to get to it? No. And it's going to be a goal kick for Akron. Yeah, I don't know where what's funny is Akron's like logo I think has like a kangaroo it looks like a kangaroo or something. I could be completely wrong with that, but that's what it reminds me of. Like what is a zip? Yeah, Zippy the mascot. He is a kangaroo, so I was right. It's a kangaroo. Don't ask me. It's a good ball in for oh West Virginia had a nice, easy shot from pretty much the penalty area, and he goes wide left. I believe that was Shear that got the shot there for the Mountaineers. Or is that Deckle Dax? Deckle Dax got it and puts it wide left. Oh, okay. So that's why They're called the Zips. Okay, look at you, Angus, coming in with the facts there. I like that. But their mascot is a kangaroo. Well, here we go. Caldera, great shot, but great save by the keeper. What a save by the keeper. That was a good shot by Caldera. And Caldera got blasted with a ball from the clear. So it's a throw for Akron. Let's give him 25 yards whenever the ball went out at the flag. WVU gets it back. Fernando. Swinehart. Oh, good 1-2. Heavy touch. Yeah, a good artistic rendition of a kangaroo. Yep. Akron here at the top of the screen. Up in the air. Easy. Goes out wide left. It's going to be a goal kick for the Mountaineers. With 31 minutes left in the match. Still 0-0 there in Akron. Akron are up to 8 shots with 3 on target. The Mountaineers have 4 shots with 1 on target so far in the match. So we're seeing a little bit more shooting in this second half, which I'm glad, because that first half got kind of boring, especially at the end. So many throw-ins. This one, there's been more run of play in the second half. Uh-oh. So they stopped the clock. The player that has a yellow just got another talking to. So he's got to be careful. He's going to get another yellow here. So the referee is over talking to the Mountaineers coach. Yeah, that's a second yellow. That is 100% a second yellow. Why did he not get a second yellow there? He literally pulled him down by the back of his shirt. Akron are very lucky that they are not down a man right now. This is a good flick on. Deckle Dax. I like how this guy will not say. Let me see. Hold on. No, he's calling him something else. Why is he calling him Tyler? That was Deckle Dax. He's calling him Tyler. He must be getting those two confused. Zapata. That was a very bad call by the ref. That guy should have been sent off. He should have got a second yellow there. So that is actually that league is the Big East, and that's what Akron is in. They're in the Big East. The West Virginia is in the MAC for soccer. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either. The way they have it flash up and flash back, it's a lot. Throw for Akron. It's not a very fluid transition, is it, Angus? It's very aggressive. Throw for the Mountaineers. Hopefully I did not just jinx the game earlier. Yeah, for soccer. For soccer they are, yes. It's crazy to think that some of their sports are indifferent than what other sports are because, like, oh, here we go. Deckle Dax goes out wide. Zapata. He's calling Deckle Dax and Zapata Tyler on both of them when Zapata is his first name is Tyler. But yeah, it's crazy because like for the Mountaineers, for instance, like our basketball and football, American football, is in the Big 12, where the soccer team, the men's soccer team, because the women's soccer team is also in the Big 12, the men's soccer team is in the MAC. Yes, I believe so. Here's Deckle Dax carrying, goes through to Caldera. Caldera might be offside, takes the shot, but I believe he was off. Yeah. He took off too soon. So we are at that 26-minute mark. Akron have the ball. They switch field. Well, actually, they just go deep. Good header by Hernando back to the keeper, so the keeper can pick it up if he wants. Pustahegi. Carrion goes wide left, but to no one. Caldera brings it down to Swinehart. Here comes Akron now on the counter. The bottom of the screen. Cuts inside. Good step by the Mountaineers to win that back. He's trying to cut back inside. Oh, that was a good pass by Akron. Akron's out wide here at the bottom of the screen. Again, good defense by the Mountaineers to try to keep it in, but it's going to be a throw for Akron, but great job, Mountaineers. I can't see who the right back is. Waldhorst? I believe that's who is playing right back. He's had two great possessions here in a row. Two good defensive plays, not possessions, but two good defensive plays in a row right there. Let me see who the starting lineup was, because I don't think anybody in the back line has been subbed out. Is it Evald? Maybe? I don't know. I can't see the screens. It's too zoomed out for me to see who's here at the right back position. Here's a good cross by Akron. Good punch by Bonaire. Swinehart brings down a player in the box, but the ref says no foul. Here's Caldera holding up play. That should be a foul. That should be his second yellow. Why did he not get it there? He is holding Caldera's arm and drags him down. This ref is letting them get away with murder right now, letting both teams get away with murder. The game has picked up. Both teams want to win. No one's settling for a draw. So Evald is actually up. He was playing in that. Oh, good tackle by Swinehart, but turned over right away. Swinehart with another bad pass. And here's Hernando for the Mountaineers. He's letting it go and clears it out. I think he was trying. Oh, and he got it. He wins the throw for the Mountaineers. So I think it's Bush that is actually playing right back for the Mountaineers. Swinehart takes the throw. Mountaineers just kick it up in the air. Caldera. Oh, no, that wasn't Caldera. I don't know who that was. It slipped. I think it was Lima. Caldera's putting pressure on the goalkeeper. Oh, the goalkeeper with a nice touch there to get around Caldera. I thought Caldera was going to get it from him. Good. Was that Zapata? So Lima here at the bottom of the screen. Cuts inside. Takes the shot. Oh, just over the crossbar. And it was definitely deflected. That was definitely deflected. But great shot by Lima here. Maybe it wasn't. I thought it came off of number 6's shin, but it doesn't look like him. So I was wrong. I was wrong. It's okay. But the Mountaineers are knocking on the door. Let's keep doing it. Let's go. Lima tries to bring it down. He does win it back, it looks like. Yep. Hernando steps up into the midfield, but then turns it over. Swinehart comes up, gets it. Swinehart overlapping. Mountaineers cut inside. That's a good cross in. Oh, but it was too far to the keeper. Keeper comes up with it. Keeper goes quick. Here, Akron coming down the side here at the bottom of the screen. They slow it down here. And now they go deep. He switches field to the right. Swinehart with the header, though. And it's going out for a throw for Akron. They're at the far side of the field. So we're getting a back and forth game here in the second half with 20 minutes remaining. Akron crosses it in, cleared out by the Mountaineers. Oh, good touch right there. So here's Lima. Lima's carrying, slows it down, turns. Lima, what are you doing? Too many touches, Lima. But we do win we get the throw. Actually, no, somehow they give it to Akron, even though it came off of number 18's foot. Throw for Akron. They go back to their center backs. I'm glad that the announcer of this game has decided to wake up even more. He actually sounds a little enthused about this game now. So Akron slowing it down some here with their center backs. Oh, bad touch. They almost lost it. Mountaineers almost got it back. So Pedro has it for Akron, and he tries to pass it, deflected out by the Mountaineers. Evald is the one that deflected it there. I believe that Marshall are now up in their match. So we like to see that. So yeah, goal. Oh no, it's tied up. Sorry. Yeah, so 1-1. Marshall ties it up. Akron at the top of the screen. Deflected. Oh, but it goes right to one of their players that was wide open. He crosses it in, but right to Bonaire. Bonaire's looking. Wanted to go quick, but he's waiting. An Akron player was trying to be cheeky and stay behind him without being noticed, but Bonaire turns around and sees him. Pustahegi goes back to Bonaire. Mountaineers slowing it down a little bit here. We got 18 minutes left to play in this match. Hernando. Back to Pustahegi. Pustahegi was looking to go up. But they're just passing it back and forth here as the center backs. Hernando goes into the midfield now. Goes out wide to Swinehart. Swinehart to Zapata. Zapata just kicks it out of bounds. Terrible passing. That's the biggest takeaway from the Mountaineers in this one. Some of our passing was just awful. So Hernando heads it from the throw. Mountaineers trying to get possession. It goes out. It's going to be a throw for the Mountaineers. Let's go. You should have taken it quicker. Yeah, go forward with it. Don't go backwards here. Okay. Good hold up play. I don't know who that is. Was good hold up play, but then the Mountaineers lose it. We just got some pinging around here in the midfield. There we go. Is it Deckle Dax? No, I don't. Here we go. That was a good ball in. Good first touch too, but just a little heavy. Couldn't get onto the end of it. Well, here we go. Oh, that should be a foul. No foul. Ref says play on. And here comes Akron. Oh, no. So Akron takes a shot from outside the box, but way wide right. No chance of that one going in. All right, West Virginia. Let's put together a great. Let's put together a good string of passes here. Let's do something here. Let's get a goal. So I believe that we are getting some substitutions. Whoever is doing the camera is just staying on the goalkeeper, but I'm pretty sure that there were some substitutions made. We did not get to see those. So Pustahegi. So Caldera is pressuring the goalkeeper again, but no one's helping him. Like, he's putting in this like run, this sprint to get up there, and no one's helping him. You just spent 20 minutes searching for one of your tablets. I still don't know if that's Bush or Bayer that is playing right back. Oh, here we go. No. Waldhorst. I thought it was Waldhorst. I thought it had a 1 in front of it, so. Goes out, throw for Akron. How Angus, how many tablets do you have? There goes some more fireworks. Oh, so confused why there's fireworks right now. So, Mountaineers, why don't you just settle it? I don't understand why they just kept kicking it up in the air. Just settle it. Wow, this camera sometimes makes me seasick a little bit. Oh wow, Angus, you do have a good bit. I have an iPad. I love my iPad. It was worth the money. That's just like I recently upgraded to a new computer, and I went to a Mac Mini. And that's what I'm streaming on right now, and I absolutely love it. I'm glad I switched to it. So Pustahegi just kicks it upfield to Caldera. Caldera had a heavy touch on it, almost turned it over, but we're just getting a bunch of headers, kicks up in the air. I mean, no one's settling. Just settle it, Mountaineers. There we go. Goes out wide. Here we go. Okay, here we go. This is it. Oh! Cross all the way through. No one touches it. Swinehart's trying to get to it. Turn over. Here comes Akron. Hernando with a good touch and goes out for a throw for Akron. That was a chance. That was a great ball by Bo. He sends it across the middle. No one can get on the end of it. We had two players in the box that could have tried, and it just went past both of them. That was a chance for the Mountaineers to get on the board. Hopefully we can get another one of those chances. So here's some good bump off the ball. I think that was Waldhorst. Yep. And then he loses it because he had too many touches. Those are the biggest takeaways from this game. Some guys had way too many touches. That's a good pass, good clear. Caldera settles, goes out wide. Here we go. Bo. Go, Bo. Just keep going wide. Just keep going wide. Go. Go. You had all this field over there. Why did you stop? Why did you stop? You should have kept going. Take it to the corner and cross it in. Why would you stop right there? He gave you all that side. Big throw into Caldera. Caldera settles. Go out wide. Here we go. Out wide. Cuts in a little bit. Lays it off to Swinehart. Martinez lays it off to Zapata. Out wide. Cross in. No one's there. One of our guys just taken out right at the edge of the box, but no call. Swinehart. Yeah, exactly. It's all over the place. Is he saying Nacho? Martinez. Okay. So I guess offside was called. So yeah, biggest takeaways for the Mountaineers. Did not settle the ball. Too many deep passes. Too many long balls. I don't understand why we went with so many long balls in this one. Bad passing. So, yeah, just under 10 minutes left in this match. And it's 0-0. Big switch. Waldhorst heads it down. We got a handball. So foul on by Bo. So free kick for Akron. One of the Akron players is like, why didn't we get a play on? Because he had the ball going down the left side. I believe we have a substitution. No, there's an injury on the field. So with that injury, if you haven't yet, please give the video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, Angus, I agree with you. That Big 12, the Big 12 like zoom in. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. Or the Big East, not Big 12. Big East, like the zoom in. I will say that the ref did not control this game very well. I'm very inconsistent with the calling also. But it hasn't been bad. I'm just saying like he hasn't been consistent, but I don't feel like it's been dramatically bad as what we saw the other night in our last stream. That was some very bad refereeing. It's going to be a free kick for Akron once everything gets settled here. This could be a dangerous spot. It could be sent in for a header. Let's hope that does not happen. He zoomed in too much. It's a good ball. Yeah, I agree, Angus. There's too many zooming in and out. Throw for Akron. And I think we got a sub. Yep. I think Chris 2 is coming in for the Mountaineers. So Zapata goes out. Yeah, Angus, that's exactly what happened. It's probably Jerry, Jerry that's an alumni. That's probably in his 40s, that kind of thing. Pustahegi, that was scary. Akron with the pressure, the Mountaineers just have to clear it up field. Christou steps in, but heavy touch. Christou with a good tackle, but it goes out. It's going to be a throw for Akron. Yeah, definitely want to operate it smoothly, and this guy has not done it very smoothly. So Akron has it with their back line. Caldera's putting a little pressure on. Not so much now. He's looking. He's checking. Now he's putting pressure on, but they go deep. Baldhorst gets hit in the back, and there is a foul called. That's good. So just under 8 minutes left in this match. It's hard to say, because right now we would be in the 8th minute if it was counting up. So Bonaire to take this free kick. Caldera takes a shot. Oh, wide right. Didn't even put it on frame. Victoria, you can't show the game. You can watch it on ESPN Plus, though. If you have ESPN Plus, you can see it there. But yes, I'm sorry, I cannot show it. That would get me a copyright strike, and my stream would get shut down, and my channel could be in jeopardy of being lost also. So I cannot do that. Here's Christou. Heavy touch there by the Mountaineers. Pustahegi with the header. That's a good clear. Not clear, but good pass along Bo. Bo, you got to make a decision, pal. You got to make a decision. Okay, here we go. Shear lays it off to Christou. Back to Shear. So it's a throw for the Mountaineers. Tries to get into Christou. Christou outruns it somehow. Oh, look at Hernando coming up, but runs into one of his own players. This is not good. Akron could go on the counter. It's a cross. Bonaire gets to it. Does he take it quick, or are we going to slow it down? So Bonaire just rolls it out. to Hernando. He goes back to Bonaire. Oh, 5 minutes left. Come on, Mountaineers. Staggy goes back to Bonaire. So are the Mountaineers just trying to walk out of here with a point right now? So we are right at the 5-minute mark. Oh, good flick on. Get there. Bo, keep going to the end line. There you go. That's not good. Bo gets it back. Lay it off to him. Lay it off to Shear there. Why would you go all the way back to Waldhorst? And then you set us up for a counterattack. Here comes Akron. Oh, that's ours. That's ours. That's Akron. Pustahegi with a good slide tackle. All right, here's so corner kick for Akron here coming down the stretch. We got 4 minutes left. And just a reminder, once the match hits 0, it is over. This game does not have stoppage time or anything. I like how this is a corner kick. The ball isn't even on the paint for the corner. Sends it in. Cleared out by the Mountaineers. Throw for Akron. It's getting a little crazy here down the stretch. Christou. Okay, Christou with a good interception. Caldera by himself. Go out wide. Oh, that's a good ball. Get there. Akron had to get rid of it, so it's going to be a throw for the Mountaineers. Swinehart to take the throw. What is Swinehart doing? Hernando kicks upfield. Oh, here we go. Mountaineers in behind. Wait, turns. Christou in the midfield. Oh my gosh. Heavy touch by Christou. Pustahegi with it after the throw in back to Bonaire. Hernando is holding it. So Martinez gives it to Pustahegi. Pustahegi carrying it up the field a little bit. He tries to switch field. Could have been good, but no one was there for the header. Oh, we get a free kick for Akron. We got 2 minutes left in the match. I got a feeling this one's going to end in a 0-0 draw. Yeah, 88th minute. There you go, man. Thanks, Angus. Hey, Connor, how are you? How's things going, man? Oh, that was a good step by Waldhorst, but good shielding by Akron. And they go out wide here. This is going to be probably the last attack for Akron. And it was deflected, and it's going to be a yellow card for Swinehart. And it's going to be a free kick for Akron. So this is very dangerous. Swinehart with a handball. Glad that it was outside of the box. Yeah, Swinehart hit it with his hand. So here is probably Akron's last chance. This is probably going to be one of the last plays of the match. Sends it in, clear it out. Just take the long shot. You got to take the long shot there. Christou has it now for the Mountaineers. He gets fouled, but no call. Here's a chance for Akron right at the end. Swinehart hits it right up into the air. Oh, that's a great clear. Caldera's there, but 10 seconds left. Kicks it, and that is going to be the game. 0-0 there in Akron. This was a wild game. The first half was all Akron. Mountaineers defense looked good. I would say that is the best takeaway. This is one that could have went either way for either team. Both teams are very good in my opinion. But the biggest takeaways for me for this one is for the Mountaineers. I don't understand what the game plan was for the Mountaineers in this one. It seemed like every time that we got the ball, it was always just a deep pass. I don't understand why we went to that, especially in the second half. It was a lot of deep passes where in our other two games before this, we had some good passes through the midfield. That was kind of the buildup and how we got down the field to score our goals. And I don't like the fact that we kind of got away from that, but maybe we went away from that because the first half, Akron's pressure was very good. They pressed very well up the field, and we just couldn't do anything. We couldn't get any kind of possession, so maybe that's why we went with the long ball. But after the game settled in, we should have went with our game like what we've been doing with those passes. We can pass the ball, especially down the wings. So I don't know why we didn't do that. I saw glimpses of it here in the second half, which the second half was a lot better than the first half. But other takeaways, bad passing all the way around. We've got to work on that. And then also on top of that, we've got to settle the ball. Too many times our guys are just swinging at it. That is high school and middle school play where we're just swinging at the ball, kicking it downfield. You guys aren't high schoolers anymore. This is college soccer. You're trying to go to professional. Quit just swinging at it. Bring it down, settle it, and get the build-up started. That is another takeaway for it. We did not end up with a lot of shots. We ended up with only one shot on target, 6 shots altogether on the night. Akron ended up with 9 shots, 3 on target. Both teams only had 2 corners, so a lot of run of play game and then a lot of throws. But I loved what I saw from the defense. Hernando and Pustahegi, you guys did great back there. Baldhorst also did good on the back line. Swinehart has some stuff to work on. I felt like he made a lot of bad passes, a lot of bad decisions in some parts of the game, but he also did good things. You can't put those out the window just because of some of his bad play. But he's got to work on his passing. But I really liked what I saw from the defensive line back there. That was the one question I had going into this game because the other 2 games, our defense didn't have to do as much, I felt like. So it was great to see how good they did. I want to see a little bit more in this one. I wanted to see a little bit more. Caldera played good hold-up play when he was in there as striker, but Pothos was kind of non-existent. And some of our other attacking players were non-existent in this one. And it was because we just kept kicking it downfield. So the back line did good in that sense of playing defense, but us just kicking it downfield, I don't know if that was the game plan. I don't agree with that game plan with how good our guys can pass, even though we did have a lot of bad passes tonight. But we didn't lose. Going on the road, getting a point, getting a draw on the road against the number 16 team. That's a great result. I wanted to see us do a little bit better, but I like what I saw from the Mountaineers. So I guess I'll end it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully, you all have a good weekend, a good Labor Day weekend. So if you go out and do anything to celebrate here in the U.S., please be careful. And we will see you all for the next live stream, which will probably be Sunday night because there is a Leagues Cup final. But thank you guys. Have a good night.